Well, good evening. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. I'm Jessa Brycebeck.
And I'm Natalie Shepard. Our top story tonight, both adults that were arrested Tuesday for child abuse and neglect have been booked into the Milwaukee County Jail.
And we are also learning about information about the 6 kids that were found locked in a Milwaukee storage unit. Milwaukee police now confirm that family didn't have anywhere else to live.
Adam Reif is here with more on these new details we're learning today. And Adam, what can you tell us?
Well, I can tell you that new information means this story may be more nuanced than originally appeared. A national expert told us it's not uncommon for people to live in storage units if they're evicted or unable to afford housing.
It's a dire situation, and we have to do better as a country.
Donald Whitehead leads the National Coalition for the Homeless. He said data show there are more evictions across the U.S. now than during COVID.
The number one cause, take everything else aside, is the lack of affordable housing.
Whitehead told us federal guidelines recommend people spend 30% of their income on housing, but that's not possible for everyone.
So people have to rely on whatever's available. Sometimes that's a vehicle, sometimes that's a tent. Unfortunately, sometimes that's even a storage unit.
The cheapest apartment we found listed in Milwaukee is 200 square feet and goes for $465 a month. A 200 square foot storage unit at the location the children were found costs $126 a month. A growing trend of social media videos show how people live in storage units.
I live in a storage unit because it's cheap in comparison to an apartment.
That's a finished product, y'all.
Now I feel he low-key has a solution to homelessness.
On top of the child abuse and neglect concerns, it's not legal to live in the units. But Whitehead said the housing crisis is not solved by putting people who are already struggling through the court system.
Once that person leaves that setting, they are still homeless, and you've made the journey out of homelessness just that much tougher.
Now, today we asked the district attorney's office several questions about whether a charging decision could be impacted by this family being unhoused. The DA's office said they could not comment on the ongoing case at this time, but a charging decision is expected to be made tomorrow. Natalie and Jessa, back to you.
It brings a whole new kind of light to this story, Adam. Interesting. Thank you.